Okay, my screen automatically fogs up because it's so humid here in Florida. But look at my new treadmill. Ooh, I just got a new treadmill. About to do some cardio right now. And oh my god. There we go. Now you guys can see. Wow. So my old one I got off Craigslist for like $200, and I used it like I pretty much killed it. So yeah, I got one of these from our gym. They were selling it, so I went ahead and I just got it. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. So I'm about to do, it's 8:15. I'm about to do just 30 minutes. This new bad boy. Hello YouTube, I am setting you up in my cabinet right now because my lens is like this big and I probably need to get some type of tripod situation. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I did cardio this morning on my new treadmill, which is awesome. I love it. So today is July 7th, and yesterday I had a high carb day, and today I'm having like a moderate higher carb day. So I just wanted to show you guys what I usually eat for breakfast on my moderate high carb day. I wouldn't eat this on my super high carb day just because this meal is actually pretty filling. So I just wanted to show you guys this meal, and I usually have it every moderate high carb day, which is like once a week. So right now I'm on 2 high, 4 low. My first high is like higher than this one that I'm doing today. So yeah, I just wanted to show you, it is my cauliflower oatmeal, and what I do is I do about 100 grams of rice cauliflower, and I do egg whites, I do oats, I blend it all up in my NutriBullet, and then I, microwave it or whatnot, and it makes like a more voluminous oatmeal type of meal. Yesterday, I did not incorporate the cauliflower because I was working with a lot of carbs, and I do not need all of that like volume. That would just be like way too much. So honestly, I'm just gonna do like 30 grams of oatmeal, and then yeah, around like 100 grams of the rice cauliflower. So I'm gonna show you that. I've been like loving rice cauliflower recently. It just really helps a lot when you're on like lowish carbs. So I'll do like rice cauliflower. Zucchini is a great option as well. But yeah, let me show you how I make my cauliflower oatmeal. So we have the oatmeal, we have the egg whites, and then we have the rice cauliflower. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it up. Oh, also make sure you add water in here too before blending it up. I forgot that step, so I'm adding water now. So this is what it looks like after it's all blended, and then you want to pour it in a pretty big bowl. Just like that, and then you microwave it. So you have to microwave it in like some stages here, but the trick is to have a fork. And then what you want to do is you just want to wisp it with the fork. And then obviously I'm going to have to put it in the microwave again, but it's just because you don't want the egg whites clumping together. So you just, yeah, you don't want those egg whites clumping together. So that's why you have to, I'll take it out probably 3 times and spin it around like this. Alright, see how like voluminous this is getting here? So yeah, this looks about done. So you just wisp it around with your fork, and you can top it with whatever you may wish. I've been putting a yolk on top of my oatmeal recently just because I like the runniness of the yolk. And also I put some blueberries on top too. Also, I'm going to put some cinnamon on there too. There we have it. And if I did this oat correctly, it should break. Oh yeah. Usually I like it a little bit more runny, but that will do. Next project we got going on is a porch and pavers. Oh my gosh. Next house project. So they're gonna be doing this all week. This is the before. Before. Okay, it's been a super busy and productive morning. Super exciting because we actually have 2 girls competing this weekend, which is just so happy. First girls up on stage this year, right? So really exciting that the shows are starting to happen and go on and everything. So yeah, I got a girl competing, Kyle has a girl competing, so we're just like really excited. But yeah, we just been super busy. Just posed with one of my clients, and now I'm going to make up some lunch. And this is going to be my pre-workout meal. So we just got some rice, chicken, and just a little bit of broccoli. So I'm gonna do 150 grams of rice, 4 ounces of chicken, and then some steamed broccoli. So I actually like cutting my chicken up into small pieces, and that's why I actually got this trick from Kyle. And use some scissors, and I like to cut it all up.
Sorry, that's a question.
Honestly, I overcooked this chicken, so cutting it up in smaller pieces makes it easier to eat. All right, got that bro meal going on. 4 ounces of chicken, 150 grams of jasmine rice, and this is only 50 grams of broccoli. And this is pre-workout.
Chicken, broccoli, rice.
Chicken, broccoli, rice, bro.
6 times a day.
Yeah, so just like my normal daily routine, I have a meal routine as well. So I'm eating at the same time of day. I'm eating at the same time every day. So usually like my first meal of the day is usually like 9 a.m. or sometimes sometimes it's pushed to 10 a.m. based on like my cardio session. But yeah, I'm either eating at like 9 or 10, and then meal 2 is usually 12:30 or like 1-ish, and then meal 3 is always after the gym, so I'm usually eating that around 4, and then I'll have a dinner at 7 or 8 sometimes, and then I'll always have like a little snack before bed, so that's usually at like 9:30, sometimes 10-ish. But yeah, that's just like what works for me. Meal timing is huge. Like meal timing is everything when you are dieting and like getting ready for a show, but just like dieting in general. Like if I do not eat, I'm not a happy person. You know what I mean? Like I need my food to fuel myself and to feel good. And that's why like I'm never hungry. And to be honest, yeah, like I really am never hungry. Because I just have like my meal timing down. Yeah, usually I'm getting hungry around like 30 minutes before I eat or whatnot. But yeah, that just helps so much. So, all right, I'm gonna eat this and watch some YouTube. All right. So look at this lighting. Yeah, Ooh, delts are popping. Refeed. It's from that refeed yesterday. So good, so good. Okay, so I'm about to head to the gym, but I'm not gonna record today's workout. I'm actually gonna, pop in the workout that I did on Saturday, just because I recorded some footage on Saturday, and yeah, so that's not today's workout, but it was what I did on Saturday. It was like a leg session day and a little bit of upper body. As of right now, I am trying to keep all of my size on my upper body because, like we learned last year, when I get lean, I start losing muscle up top pretty quick. And I tend to hold a lot of my size in my muscle in my lower body. And that's just me. Everybody's different, but for me, Kyle and I have really learned about my body and stuff. And yeah, I just tend to lose a lot up top, and then I really do keep it down below. So what we are doing this year is we're actually taking volume away from my lower body, and we're just bringing that more towards my upper body. So we're taking less volume and work away from my legs, my leg training. So I'm actually training legs less, and then we're just bringing all of that volume that I would do on my leg days, we're bringing it towards my upper body days. So I'm actually doing, maybe I can have Kyle explain it better because he's kind of doing that for me. But obviously it's working because I'm keeping a lot of size in my upper body this prep compared to last, and my glutes are still looking pretty good. So we're about to go to the gym now, and I'm gonna take some Pulse, Legion Pulse. This is their new rebranding. So it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This is like their new rebranding. It feels really nice, and look how photogenic it is compared to their other brand. It was like shinier, but yeah, this is a new container. So I'm gonna open it up. Let's see. So this is blue raspberry. So I'm gonna take some Pulse. Kyle, do you want to explain my training? Why we're taking some stuff away from my lower body? Obviously it's working because look at my delts right now. Look at that! Kyle starts prep in a week. I'm excited for him to prep with me. We prepped together in 2017.
Oh, well, I guess in a simplified way of explaining it, it's you can't necessarily just add more to lats and add more to upper body and keeping the same amount in your lower body, because then you're doing even more volume, right? So there's a threshold of how much resources are coming in, how much stored fat you have, how much your central nervous system can take, so there's different thresholds of how much you can push volume. And of course you can push volume in the sets and the weights and the reps. You can push it more when you can recover more. So, right, when you're eating in a surplus, when you're in your off season. So that's why we're just taking work away from her lower body, because she keeps muscle there very easily. She's actually just like lifting with heavier weights with her lower body, which I think helps too. So yeah, we're taking away work from her lower body and putting it towards her upper body. So she's not necessarily doing more overall like volume and work because we're taking away from other body parts. So you can do this for specialization if you have like some lagging body parts. You don't necessarily just do more work on those lagging body parts, but you can take work away from maybe your strong body parts and you put it towards those weaker lagging body parts. Mm-hmm. So does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, just substituting that volume. So I guess more examples would be like she has really strong erectors, she has really good hamstrings, so and lower body in general. So it's not like, we can take direct volume away from certain rowing movements. We can take volume away from, leg curls and stuff like that. and we can put it more towards her leg extensions, or put it towards more her glutes or her lats, on her lat pull downs and her cable pullovers. Just because she's standing here right now, right? So she's using her erectors right now and using her lats to stand up too.
I have big erectors.
Yeah. And like I've noticed she like loses her quads more than she would lose her hamstrings. So, you know, just taking away her RDLs and doing more hip thrust and yeah, more lat pull downs and stuff, more lateral raises.
That's Coach Kyle. From the gym, and I'm gonna whip up my post-workout meal. I was reading my whoa, hair's crazy. I was reading my YouTube comments, and a lot of you guys like full days of eating. So I just thought, I guess I'll just show you guys, like, why not? I already started vlogging today, so I'll just kind of share everything I eat today. Let me know if you want to see a low carb day. Let me know if you, in the comments down below, if you want to see what I eat on a low carb day. Low carbs are, like right now, my low carb days are at 70 grams of carbs. So if you're interested in how I do that, let me know, and I can definitely do a full day of eating on a 70 gram of carb day. But yeah, today I'm hitting around, I think it's around 200 or so. So yeah, today I'm just gonna finish off my full day of eating. I have 3 meals left. I have my post, I have dinner, and then I have my snack before bed. So I'll just go ahead and share with you guys what I eat today. So yeah, same thing as I usually do here. I'm just gonna do some some rice and grinds. That's what I'm gonna do. You guys wanna see some cuteness? This is what Kyle and Zima do every day after the gym. She looks massive on you right now.
She's the queen.
What are you doing up there on Papa? Do you love your Papa? You guys are hilarious. Funny.
I'm going like this.
Aww. That's love right there. The way she looks at you. Pro tip for cooking up your cream of rice. So make sure you cook up your rice and grinds first. Then you add in 100 grams of the egg whites. Stir it all up. And then you gotta microwave it again. And that's what's gonna make it more voluminous. Took a shower and I put my cream of rice in here to cool off. Perfect. I'm going to top it with a little bit of nut butter and a little bit of strawberries. Looks good. What's up, guys? Okay, so I just got back from my walk with Zima. We go on our evening walk and now it's like 7:30, so I need to make dinner. But as I'm making dinner, I always sip on a sparkling drink, a sparkling water. So this is Zevia and this is the grape flavor. So I like this one, if it will focus, there we go. So I drink these, I drink like a sparkling thing once a day. And so I like that. Also, the sparkling ice are really good too. I had like a coconut one the other day, which I've never picked up before, but I finally picked up that one. And that coconut one is really, really good. Just telling you. But okay, so when I am doing my cardio and like when I'm outside walking and stuff, I thought I would like share with you what I personally like to listen to in terms of like podcasts and like YouTube channels. So I'm really big on information and learning. So I'm not really the type that like listens to music ever when I'm like going on a walk or something. I like learning and educating myself, which I'm sure you guys all do too. So for me, I really like listening to 3DMJ. I like their podcasts a ton. Like I've listened to everything they have ever put out just because I like Eric Helms. Like he's a very knowledgeable man. I'm sure everybody knows who Eric Helms is, but that's like who I like look up to. All of his information he puts out is like gold. He's just very, very practical. Like 3DMJ in general is just super practical. On natural bodybuilding. I just love the natural bodybuilding community and I like everything that they put out because it is so practical and stuff. So that is who I personally listen to when I'm out doing on my walks and stuff. And then when it comes to like doing cardio, I like to watch something. I can't just do cardio and like listen to something. So I like watching interviews. So I'm really, really big on just watching interviews of like past bikini competitors. There's a ton of interviews of like bikini competitors out there, like Angelica and just like some of the top pros out there. Like during the quarantine, the bikini show, which is like Maximum Muscle Report. It's called the Bikini Show. And it's with Sarah Lyon and Camille Perriot. So good. They like interviewed all of the top like bikini pros out there. Really like all of them pretty much. So, and they just like sit there for like an hour and sometimes 2 hours just like talking over Zoom. And I just find that like super, super interesting. So that's who I was listening to a lot during the quarantine. Also, Gary Vee too. That's who I've been listening to a lot recently actually is Gary Vee. He's been doing tea with Gary Vee like during the quarantine and stuff. And he just like interviews like a ton of people. And then sometimes like I'll go back and like scroll back for like things that he's put out like a year ago and stuff. And I'll like watch interviews of him. That's what I do. I like listen podcasts and YouTube videos. I'm really big on like the interviews, I guess. But okay, that was enough rambling. I'm hungry and I need to eat. So it's refeed still. It's my second moderate higher carb day. So I'm just gonna make up my potatoes. I'm gonna chop up some potatoes in my air fryer and some zucchini and chicken, and that's what I'm having for dinner. Yeah, like I'm just like on my homepage now, my subscriptions, and like look, this just popped up, like JM with Angelica. I'm probably gonna listen to that. Oh, I really like the diet doc with Joe. Really interesting, all of his videos that he puts out. Yeah, I like this guy a lot, so I'll listen to him. But yeah, with the Maximum Muscle Bikini Show, like they did Jen Ronziti. Who else was a really good one? Oh, like even judges. They did Sandy Williamson, so I listened to that one. That was good. And you can always check out our YouTube, Team Cosmic Bodies. Kyle and I have been putting stuff out, like post-show meal. Like if you like what to do with your post-show meal if you have an extended season, like if you have more shows coming up, which division should you compete in, thoughts on intermittent fasting. We did a bikini posing 101, which is like has a ton of views right now. That's crazy. So that's cool. Stress, bloating, water retention, pros and cons of a meal plan versus flexible dieting, negativity from family, friends, with your bodybuilding goals. So we have a ton of stuff, and we come out with things like every single week pretty much. So subscribe to our channel, Team Cosmic Bodies. Okay, dinner is zucchini. Then we have potatoes and some chicken. And I covered it all over with coconut oil. Yum. Watching Hannah season 2. That's what we're watching currently.
Miss Nikolakov. She's about to fly to Barcelona to meet a source codenamed Tacitus. We've been given the order to intercept her before she gets to the airport. Your tracks are also...
Pioneers?
No.
They were originally a small splinter cell group of national...
Gonna have this and then head off to bed, and then I always, well, most nights I'll have some Calm, and this is the one I use. quick grocery trip right here, and as you can see, half of my groceries is vegetables, and this is what I eat when I am on low carbs. So today is I'm back on my low carbs, and I just wanted to share, these are like the staples in my diet right now. I go through a lot of this shredded lettuce. This is like the best stuff ever. So that with zucchini and cauliflower rice and asparagus, mushrooms are a really great option. And then I have a cucumber here, and then this is a onion I put in my omelets. This is a great alternative too, the spaghetti squash. This stuff is so good. And so yeah, that's pretty much carb sources on my lower days, plus a couple rice cakes here and there. Main fat sources that I consume is coming from like protein, like this extra lean ground beef, but it has like 4 fat in there. Eggs, I have like 2 eggs a day. Avocados, I have about like 50 grams a day of that. Peanut butter, and so this is like my main protein sources that I consume is chicken, beef, extra lean ground turkey, egg whites, eggs. And for condiments, I'm really big on mustard. So I got some yellow mustard and then some spicy brown. And then I use this red wine vinaigrette, and there is no calories in this. So this is how I top my salads with. I'll just throw in this with some of that, and that's like 0 calorie right there. And then I got some coffee. This is the coffee I like to drink. And my favorite tea. I love matcha. These are the sparkling ices I was talking about yesterday. So really great flavor. I like never picked this one up just because it just, I don't know, just never caught my eye. But then I felt courageous and I picked it up the other day, and this is literally my favorite flavor right now. And that's it. That's the grocery haul real quick. Okay, it's like 90% done, but here is the after. It's like 90% done right now, but wow. Looks so freaking good. Wow.